Wales have done it. They've done what Scotland couldn't do. They've taken the fight to Ukraine, and they pretended that Ukraine were sheep, and the Welsh turned up and pretty much shagged them today in this 1-0 win in the World Cup playoff final. Final playoff game, whatever you want to call it. It was contested between Wales and Ukraine. I'm still bitter about Wednesday night. I think it should have been contested between Wales and Scotland. I know a lot of people wanted Ukraine to win this. A lot of people wanted Ukraine to go through. Well, get it fucking right up you, especially you, Graham Souness, you prick. I'm happy with Wales won, right? Obviously, I wanted Scotland to qualify. I would have wanted Scotland to beat Wales in this final. But we never turned up. We bottled the biggest game that probably in my lifetime, probably the biggest game in the last 20 years or whatever for Scotland, and we bottled it against Ukraine. We didn't show enough fight. We didn't show enough determination. There was no quality. We showed nothing. We turned up. We played like Graham Souness. We played like, you know what, we actually want Ukraine to win. And I respect Wales because tonight they were spirited. They defended well. You know, attacking wise, they were good, creating lots of chances, quick flowing football. Unlike us, we were just long ball up to Lyndon Dykes. We couldn't defend to fucking save ourselves. Both the first two goals we conceded were shocking. The defensive errors for both of them were horrendous. Whereas Ukraine, especially late into the game, you know, came at Wales with everything they had, and Wales stayed strong, and Wales, you know, made the challenges and defended what they had to in order to secure a 1-0 win. So, I mean, I've no complaints here. Wales deserved to win the game. Ukraine were decent. Ukraine, I mean, it was a close game. There wasn't much in it, but I do think Wales just about edged it, and Wales now book their spot in the World Cup. And it is sickening because I genuinely believe that on paper, and I think overall, I do think Scotland are a step above Ukraine and Wales, and we should have been going to this World Cup. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know, we didn't show up. We bottled the match that matters. We didn't turn up against Ukraine. We didn't get the win. Wales did. Wales deserve it. Wales go to the World Cup, and it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Gareth Bale certainly will not be retiring now. And I mean, Gareth Bale, when he's on it, you know, he's still a quality player. All this talk of him retiring, it's sad when you see a talented player like Bale and he wants to retire in his early 30s. I never quite get that. For me, Bale should be able to do what Ronaldo's doing. Why not? Maybe he doesn't want it as much. Maybe he would rather play golf than, you know, play till like he's, 38, 39. But, I mean, I think there's a lot more years in Gareth Bale yet. Aaron Ramsey wasn't that great today. Missed an opportunity to put Wales 2-0 up. I'm just glad it didn't go to penalty shootout, so Aaron Ramsey would have probably sent Ukraine to QATAR. But now Wales done it 90 minutes. A Gareth Bale free kick that took a deflection, headed into his own net. Kind of cruel when you think about it. Deflected goal like that. But, I mean, that was enough for Wales. And Hennessy, I thought had a good game as well. Made some saves. Ukrainian goalkeeper looked dodgy as ever. And, I mean, Wales for me deserved to be there. And I wouldn't be surprised if Wales topped this group. Going into the World Cup, I could easily see Wales top in this group. They are good enough, on paper. I mean, let's be real. Bale is better than anybody England have. If Bale turns up, if Bale is on top form, he's better than any England player. So there's no reason why Wales cannot top that group. They've had impressive results against England before, and I think they might get another one here. So I think Wales could be dark horses in the World Cup. Certainly can see them getting out the group stage. Maybe they could go as far as quarterfinals. I don't think they'll go any further than that. But no, I mean, I think Wales will do the Welsh fans proud at the World Cup, and it's just a shame that Scotland aren't getting us a chance to do us proud. So, good luck to Wales. They're going to the World Cup. As for us, we set our focus now onto the Nations League. And it's a bit of a downgrade, you know, World Cup to Nations League, I get that, but it's all we can do. I mean, we can't live in the past. There's no point fucking wanting to cry over Wednesday night. One night of crying is enough, right? We can't continue to cry for the foreseeable future. We need to move on, go off to a positive start in the Nations League, got a chance to get revenge against Ukraine. Armenia and Ireland are levels below us. We should be beating those teams. I'm confident we can win this Nations League, and it will be kind of sickening because I'd rather obviously beat Ukraine in the World Cup semi-final playoff, but we need to put that behind us and, you know, try and get maximum points for this Nations League. Anyway, that's it. Wales are going to the World Cup. Ukraine are going, back to Ukraine, I guess. Fuck, I don't know where they're going. Ukraine are going nowhere, but Wales are going to QATAR. In the next one, I'll see you later. Peace.